Dan, you probably have some experience with the law because you did go to Drake University.
Fung is winning. Winning is Fung.
That's right. Friday Fung is coming up at the top of the hour, and rather than cut into your time for our very special segment, we're going to catch up right now, aren't we?
Hello, Rusty.
Hey, guys.
Rusty!
How's it going?
Oh, we're outstanding. How are you still in Jacksonville?
Yeah, I'm still down here.
Wait, you don't sound happy.
Things aren't going as good as I had planned so far.
Why?
Some girl problems, trouble at work.
Oh, boy.
I was actually going to ask Dan this question.
Go ahead.
Well, the other day I was working, and actually it was our morning staff meeting.
And this is, are you still working at the same place, at the mobile home facility?
Yes.
Okay.
Every Monday we've got a thing where we get together and talk about what we need to do.
Okay.
And I got sort of promoted, so when I walk in the room, I basically say, I wanted to make a good impression. I said, there's a new sheriff in town. And there's a gentleman by the name of Oliver that I work with who's in his 80s, actually, and took umbrage to it and said that he was the sheriff, and basically we had to get separated.
So, wait, you fought an 80-year-old man?
Just a lot of chest bumping, more. It didn't really reach to the blows. It was just more of chest bumping.
Okay.
What should I have done?
I think when you say he took umbrage, did he threaten you? What exactly happened?
He stood up from. He rides in a wheelchair, but it's more of just getting around. He could walk, but it's just his legs get tired. So he basically just stood up from the wheelchair and kind of just got in my face, and I didn't know what to do.
Well, I think if it's somebody who did you feel threatened? Did you actually believe that he could hurt you and was going to hurt you?
I felt uncomfortable.
Okay, well, I think the first thing you could have done is probably not engaged him physically. I think the best thing you can do is try to settle the situation down and maybe apologize to him.
Is that what landed you in hot water?
Well, I did get written up, and I'm kind of starting to look around for another job, but that's not here or there.
That's not good, though.
No,
Rusty,
it's
that's not good.
It's
Is he
not
an aggressive 80-year-old man?
Yeah, he's 80.
And he's aggressive.
He's heavy set.
Okay. All right.
Well,
that's not good, though. You don't want to lose that. Well, Rusty. Rusty.
Yeah, there are a lot. People down here are a lot less and friendly to me.
Well, how about your personal life?
Well, when was the last time I talked to you?
Oh, it's been a while.
Well, we got a letter from you.
Yeah, we got the letter.
And you said you had a new rump roast.
Oh, Joyce. Yes. Joyce, I'm still seeing. I actually live with now, but I wasn't aware. She has 6 children that I was not aware that she had. So now I'm living with her and 6 kids who are very rambunctious.
How could you be unaware of 6 children?
She never told me she had kids.
What ages are we talking about here?
6 to 14, up to 14. And I, honest to God, I don't even know all of their names. I can't keep track of them. They're coming and going. Who knows?
Do you have any responsibilities with the kids? Any drop-offs, pickups, advice, cooking?
The problem is they don't listen to me. They just don't listen. I've got the 14-year-old. Basically, his name's Ronaldo. Basically, he does whatever he wants to do, and the other day I caught him rummaging through my pockets of my pants for my
Thank
uniform.
God you weren't wearing them.
My pants were not on, but he was rummaging through, taking money, and I confront him. What can I do? No discipline.
All right. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to ask you to hang in there, Rusty, and then we are going to play a spirited game of Ask Rusty. Sound good?
Hey, how was the snow? Was there a lot of good snow?
Depends what you mean by good. There's a lot of snow.
No snow is good, but we've had a lot of snow.
Was it packing snow?
Yes.
Yeah, it was the other night, yes.
Oh, I love packing snow.
Okay, hang in there, Rusty. We're going to play Ask Rusty for Friday Fung in minutes, so keep it here. Boers and Bernstein and Rusty and you on The Score.
Boers and Bernstein.
I'm surrounded by wingdings.
Chicago Sports Radio 670. The Score. It's time to Ask Rusty.
This portion of Chicago Sports Radio 670 The Score is brought to you by the Chicagoland Golf Show.
It's Friday Fung. I think this needs no further explanation or introduction. Rusty, are you ready to meet the people?
I'm ready. Hey, I wanted my buddy Boris wanted me to say hello to Jason Kaufman, the producer. He's
I love Jason Kaufman. Hey, are you still long snapping with Boris?
Yeah, we don't really do that so much anymore. We got the other things we got going on now. We're working on we're trying to work on an invention, but it hasn't gone all that great yet.
Can you characterize the nature of your experimentation?
Well, we're trying. We want to find. Well, first of all, what we want is it's going to make the world a better place. That's the point. But we're trying to do something with like controlling the mind of someone.
And how are you working on this?
Like to get them to do stuff.
Like the Jedi mind trick?
Nah, more like a drink or like a substance or something to make them do stuff that they don't remember. You know, not
Is this for dating purposes, Rusty?
Not bad stuff. No, it's just more doing like yard work and whatnot. That's it. Nothing like perverted or anything.
So a drink that someone takes that makes them do yard work for you.
Well, yeah, or other stuff.
Okay. Well, I don't want you to spill the beans on this because I wouldn't want somebody to.
We haven't gotten very far, but that's kind of what we're working on.
All right, we're going to the phones for Rusty. James in Albany Park, you're on The Score on Friday Fung.
Rusty, it is a pleasure to talk to you, and I hope the best with the invention. My question for you, Rusty, is do you prefer country or Western music?
I prefer country when I prefer cassettes over CDs, and I like country music. The old time stuff though, like Kenny Rogers, The Gambler, things like that.
Johnny Cash?
Johnny Cash, I guess so. He's not that old. They just did a movie about him.
Right.
But that's not that old.
Well,
Certainly Greenwood would probably fit in there as well. All right, let's welcome Dimitri in Naperville to Ask Rusty on The Score. Hello, Dimitri.
Hello, hey, Rusty. You still like grilled cheese?
Dimitri,
hey, buddy.
You're great, right?
You know it.
Good people.
Good. Hey, I got a question for you. If you had a plane ticket to go to any city in the world, where would you go and why?
Probably would go to the Wisconsin Dells, because from what I understand, that's where I was perceived from birth. That's where I was put to get like my. That's where there was
consensual sex.
Conceptual. You're right. Yes.
Yes.
From what I understand.
And conception.
So you would want to return to where that occurred. That was at the Wisconsin Dells.
Wisconsin Dells. That would be there.
That's a swinging place now, Rusty. They've got an Indian casino.
I'm more of a slot machine guy myself.
Well, it's all there. It's all there.
I like the horse betting, though.
Yeah, but I don't think they can do that there yet. They're trying that in New Jersey.
We should call somebody at the Dells and see if we can
hook up Rusty.
Get that set. Southside John, you're on The Score. Ask Rusty.
Good afternoon, Rusty. May the force be with you. I would like to know
with you.
If you were an astronaut and you had to go to the washroom, what would you do? Thank you.
Guys, did you understand what he just asked? He's an astronaut.
He said if you were wearing a spacesuit and you had to go to the bathroom, what would you do?
I guess I would soil myself, because those things are hard to take off.
I think that's the right answer. I think Alan Shepard did that, too.
I think they all did. I do that. I'm not flying anywhere.
Z-Man in Peoria, you're on the score. It's time to ask Rusty.
Rusty, big fan. Listen, I got a buddy that's married and he has a girlfriend. And with Valentine's Day coming up, what should he do?
Well, I would probably... He's got a girlfriend and he's married. Are they very amorous towards each other, the both of them?
Well, no,
Yes,
three of them have never been together.
Oh.
Separate relationships. But and what should he get each other? Should he get the wife something and the girlfriend something? And what would you suggest?
I think what he should do probably would, for one, get the same thing for both of them. That way there's no confusion, and if one finds out about the other, there is not any sort of resentment towards each other. Maybe, I don't know, maybe some... Next question. I'm not romantic today. I don't feel very romantic.
All right.
Girl problems, right?
He's not feeling it. That's okay.
Got women problems, yeah.
Well, it's all right. Justin
Got all kinds of
Bolingbrook.
problems.
You're on the score with Rusty from Stickney.
Hey, Rusty, what a pleasure. I rode the Giants through the playoffs and the Super Bowl, and I won so much money that my bookie doesn't have any more money to pay me. What should I do?
Well, what I would do, if you wanted, I still do have a few buddies up there. I'd be more than happy to direct them towards you. Probably I would do bodily harm to the man.
Well, there you have it.
All right.
There you have it.
In Woodstock, it's Woodstock on the score. Ask Rusty.
Hey, Rusty, how you doing, buddy? As far as your love life, leave the woman, please. And I want to ask you something. A man of your ilk, how are you hanging in Florida, buddy? And I'll hang up and listen to your answer, buddy.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, he wants you to give up your girl, Rusty. And how's it going in general in Florida? We were trying to get to that before for you.
How's it going overall?
Yeah, overall.
Well, it's gone. I mean, there's been times that it's gone good, and then there's times that it hasn't gone good. Me and Boris have, we go out and hit the town. It's pretty fun. I have noticed that I get along with black people a lot better than white people.
Really?
Yeah, they're a much more accepting race of people. Plus, Boris, Boris, I don't know if you guys knew this, but Boris is part black. He's half black, half African. But that's why I think why he likes Jason Kaufman so much.
I do, too. I find the same thing to be true, by the way.
Craig in Aurora wants to be a part of Ask Rusty on the score.
Hey, Rusty. How are you doing, buddy?
Hey, Patrick. What's up?
No, this is Craig.
Craig. Hey, Craig. How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm doing all right, dude. Are you looking for some peace?
You drive in the snow?
Yeah, I'm rolling in the snow making snow angels, dude.
Okay.
Hey, are you looking for some peace in your life right now?
Come and get peace?
With those 6 kids.
Peace, yeah, looking for peace in your life at this point, Rusty, because those 6 kids don't sound like they're going real well with you.
Those 6 kids, for one, the 6 kids, they're all from different fathers. That's something else that's an issue with me.
Time they go to bed, Rusty?
Oh, they go to bed whenever they feel like going to bed.
Well, I tell you what you need to do, Rusty, you need to set the clocks ahead 3 hours to get some peace in your life at night.
I should do more than that. I'll tell you that right now. Send them off to boarding school.
Boarding school's not cheap.
That's very expensive. Military school, very expensive, I think, too. Is it not?
Yeah, that's
Rusty, I don't. That's what we're worried about. We're worried about your peace level.
Well, I'll tell you something. Here's the thing that I believe in is it's kind of I believe in discipline, and I believe that in my life I've had many male figures come and go because of I lived with my grandmother for a while, and she just had several boyfriends that sort of were it was a good thing though, but some of them were very heavy-handed towards me, and
how so?
Well, very. They would say it would be more called tough love. But they always told me that they were hard on me because they loved me, and that I would understand why they did that someday. And
what did they do, for example? When you say heavy-handed, what are we talking about here?
Just a lot of physical things.
Okay, all right. Let's move on to the next question.
I'm going to move on. Yeah.
All right. Let's try Jackass on a car phone with Ask Rusty on the score.
Hello, Rusty. I want to reiterate that when I said physical things, that was not meant to be any sort of violence. It was more just doing work around the house and stuff.
Okay.
Okay. Let's get that straightened out.
Straightened out. Okay. Fire away, Jackass.
Hey, I think Rusty needs to get Sebastian Janikowski to help him on his little chemical experimentation. But Rusty, I'm extremely neat and very organized. My wife calls me a metrosexual. Is she correct?
Well, are you some kind of pervert or something?
Knowing that guy, I think the answer is probably yes.
I'm going. I think if that's 3 yeses on that.
Let me rephrase that. Does being well groomed, organized, and neat make a person less of a man?
Absolutely, it does. Men are supposed to be the dominant one, and the women are supposed to clean up after the guys, and everyone knows that.
Okay, we'll do more with Rusty in just a moment. Everybody, hang in there. We need more of this.
Yes, we do.
A lot more.
Yes.
And we're going to get it. On
Right
Sports
here,
Radio 670, this is Friday Fung on the Score.
Fung is winning. Winning is fun.
We are indeed in the middle of Friday Fung. Our buddy Rusty from Stickney, now Jacksonville, is on the phone and taking your calls, and I have learned a lot in the first 20 minutes.
And in case you're a new listener to Boers and Bernstein, Rusty from Stickney was a caller who we kind of made fun of, and then he would call in, and we just started talking about things, and we found that it was just entertaining to talk to Rusty about things.
Right, about
so
life.
we've had him back on a couple times to do just this, and everybody seems to love it. Here, there's an email question that's come in for you, Rusty.
Okay.
It's from Glenn, and he says, I have a question for Rusty. If you could travel back in time and meet any historical figure you wanted to, whom would you choose?
Probably, wow, that's a good one. I probably would want to meet, I guess, Jesus. No, I would want to meet George Washington.
Why?
Because he was the first president of the country, buddy.
All right.
There you have it.
Yeah, shut
Me,
me
I'm
up.
going to pal around with Thomas Jefferson.
Oh, more fun there.
That's what I'm talking
actually,
about.
I think Thomas Jefferson would be more up your alley, considering your earlier comments.
You know what else would be good is those Roman empires that they did all kinds of hijinks.
Yes, they
Yeah,
did.
they did. Yeah,
They did.
I know Caligula was known for his hijinks. Wingding on a car phone. You are on the Score to Ask Rusty.
Hey, Dan, Terry, Rusty. Are you familiar with Frank Heliendo, the guy that does Frank TV?
You know what, I have to tell you this. I'm familiar with what's called a tracer, which I put on your phone, and I am familiar with where you're calling from, and I've got a friend who's going to be very familiar with your toothbrush while you're sleeping.
Okay, then. Here's Rob in Milwaukee. Ask Rusty. Friday Fung on the Score.
Oh.
Yeesh.
Yes. I wanted to start off by saying, Rusty, how's your wife and my kids doing?
You know what? If your kids have, I could have said something wrong.
Okay, Rusty, let me finish, Rusty. Now, you said you was intimidated by a fat guy in a wheelchair, and my kids was jacking you for your coins.
You know what?
Wait a minute. Wait. How would you harm a bookie? And I'm going to hang up and listen to your answer.
Well, first off, let me touch on something. I'll tell you that if I were to run across you somewhere, I really hope that it's the kind of snow that's up there right now, because I will pack up a snowball and I will whip it in your face. You'll have all kinds of rashes and whatnot from it.
Hey, Rusty, do you think, just listening to you, has Jacksonville changed you? Have you become, what, has Jacksonville done anything to you? You're ornery, you're mean now.
I'm fine, but why did that guy call up here and say that she had one of his kids or something?
I think it was a somewhat appropriate response from Rusty. I'll take up for him there. Scotty, South Bend, you're on the score. Ask Rusty.
Hey, gentlemen, how are you?
Me, I'm okay.
Good.
I'm hanging in there.
Rusty, let me. You seem like a real man of the something. Let me ask you something. This November, who are you going to vote for in the presidential race?
Well, I'm a little disappointed that my guy Rudy's out, but I just want to find a candidate that. Well, for one, I'm not registered, so that doesn't make a difference really what I think. But if I could vote, I'd probably vote for the guy that could get maybe more days off from work or something,
That's the guy I want.
So what are the important issues for you? Were you a voter? What would be the important issues that drive your decision?
Well, with me, just for my own personal, I'll tell you something. Another thing that's got me a little upset is that I wanted to join there's a lot of military stuff going on down here especially, and I wanted to join. I basically tried out a couple of times, and I have not been able to get into the military. So I would like them to maybe lower the standards, I guess, to get into the Army.
Well, why are you being? Is it your age? What is it? What's the?
Well, it's a few things. Apparently, I get dizzy spells sometimes, and that's one problem. And then the other is just when I read stuff, it gets jumbled up, and that's. I'm very courageous. They're missing out.
Okay, we're going to do more with Rusty. We've made an executive decision that something this good should keep on going, so it will. Keep it here. Boers and Bernstein, an extended dance mix of Friday fun as we ask Rusty on WSCR The Score.
It's time to ask Rusty.
And this hour of Chicago Sports Radio 670 Scores brought to you by the Chicagoland Golf Show.
Rusty's here. It's Friday Fun, and the phone lines are loaded up with people who just want to ask Rusty, like Matt in Glenview on WSCR The Score. Hi, Matt.
Rusty, what is your motto?
What exactly is a motto? My saying?
Yeah.
I believe in always trying to do the best you can do, and I believe that you should respect people. I don't know. I'm very unpredictable. The way I live my life is different than most people, I think.
I would agree.
I'm going to go with that.
David on a car phone. You're on The Score with Rusty.
Hey, Rusty, I moved into a house in Crystal Lake, and right next to the side of the house, there's these big weeds growing up. I don't know what to do with them. They may be a cure for cancer or something.
Well, I'll tell you something right now. If you live up in Crystal Lake, you probably make a pretty significant amount of money. You're doing good for yourself, a lot better than I am. So you think you might have some sort of growth by your house that you think could possibly cure cancer?
So what should he do?
Well, why don't you come down, and me and Boris, you put our heads together, maybe make a couple bucks off this thing.
There you go.
I like it.
Rusty, I like your scheming mind, always looking ahead.
Somebody's got to do it.
I hear you.
It's Wolf in Atlanta on The Score.
What's up, guys?
Hello, Wolf.
This is Jerry Manuel. Rusty, you got to dig deep for this one. What is your most embarrassing moment of your life?
I need you to turn down your radio, buddy. It's on. You there?
Yep, we got it.
We're ready.
He asked the most embarrassing moment of your life.
probably there was a situation recently, actually, where I was driving my car and I was eating some Hershey Kisses, and one of them fell on my in between my legs, so I didn't realize that I got out. It melted, and I got out of the car. I'm walking around for about half the day with melted chocolate all over the backside of my pants.
That wasn't chocolate.
Oh.
It looked, and it was strategically placed in a bad spot. They looked like other, never mind.
We know.
Yeah,
we got you.
Okay.
That's embarrassing. If that's what you want, you got it.
Asked and answered. That's what we do. Dickie and Gary, you're on the score.
Hey, Rusty, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Dickie.
Hey, me and my buddy Harvey, we're heading out on the town tonight. We're going to hit dodos and buckets and dummies. And after we go to those fine establishments, we're thinking about hitting a couple of strip clubs. And we were wondering what we should wear. We're trying to decide if we should go with a nice khaki trouser or just some sweatpants. What do you think? I'm going to hang up, punch myself in the face, and listen for your answer.
This guy's something else, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? I'll tell you what. You go to a classy type place. You want to go probably sport coat turtleneck look. That is, at least that's what I go with when I'm trying to look classy. But as far as the pants go, I don't know. If you want to, sweatpants are pretty risque with that.
Hey, Rusty, have you found any equivalent down there of like dummies in the places you liked up here?
Yeah, do you have a hangout?
No, I haven't had a chance to the places. I usually end up having to stay in and watching the kids, so I haven't had.
Well, where's she? Is she there?
No, she doesn't.
She doesn't watch.
I don't know.
Okay.
She's off. She's always gallivanting and hanging out with her friends, and then I can't do anything. But there's a couple spots I go to, watering holes. There's a VFW that's pretty close by.
I love VFWs.
I'll tell you something. I've gotten pretty dangerous on the dartboard. I'd like to take you on one of these days, Tara.
All right. Hey, you know what? I'm always up for a lively game of darts. I got a drink first, though, Rusty.
Dan, did you ever play Nintendo?
Nintendo, just a little bit. That was a little past my video game time.
Because I'm playing. I've been playing the Punch Out Mike Tyson, and I cannot figure out how to beat Soda Popinski. I thought never mind.
Maybe somebody's got a trick for you. Maybe we could help you out with that on how to beat Soda Popinski on Mike Tyson Punch Out on Nintendo. Maybe there's a trick. Somebody could email it in, and we could zap it out to you.
Yeah.
Okay, I got an email address. I'll give it. I don't want to give it out.
Though. Oh no!
Okay,
You'd be flooded. No,
right.
Just give it to Maddie, and if we get an answer, we'll get it to you, my friend.
Justin on a car phone. You're on the score. Ask Rusty.
Dan, Terry, how's it going? I'm a little nervous talking to somebody, so
What's your question, Justin?
Okay. Well, I guess I'll just ask it. Now, Rusty, I know you worked in a trailer park, and I assume in Florida you work with the older ladies, the widows. Now, have you ever tried to sneak a relationship in there? I know you have 6 kids, but have you ever thought of leaving the old ball and chain and finding somebody new in the trailer park?
Well, I don't know if he's some sort of sicko talking about elderly people that I work with. These are 90, 80-year-old widows, and he's trying to... am I mistaking that question?
No, you took it exactly the way he gave it to you, yeah.
I think the answer would be no, then.
The answer would be no. Maybe time to call your friends again up here, Rusty.
I do like, women a little bit older than me, but not that old.
How old is your
Maybe
girlfriend?
Like Diane Lane. She's a very pretty woman.
Diane Lane, yeah.
Oh, she's young.
How old is your girlfriend?
Joyce is 44.
Okay.
I'm 33, as you guys well know.
Yeah, I just was wondering. You said you like older women, so she's 44. Okay.
She's 44, and she looks like she's 65.
Well, don't let her hear you say that.
if I could figure out a way to get out of this, I would. She's got such a fiery temper on her. I'm scared of her. That's another show, though. Let's get to the people.
That is another show.
That is another show.
Frank and Lombard, you're on the score. Ask Rusty.
Gentlemen, it's a pleasure to talk to a legend. I remember that very first call about Big Butt Guy. So, Rusty, let me tell you, I'm on my way home. I want to make some dinner. I'm trying to eat very healthy. Help me out here, Rusty. What do you prepare?
Well,
yeah, you have to cook too there?
I try. I've been Dan, you're good with the recipes. You ought to maybe think about putting some of them up on the internet or something.
What have you tried?
What have I tried?
Yeah, have you tried any recipes? Try to make stuff for the kids?
Like the Chef Boyardee, that kind of stuff. I mean, it's not it's not fast food, but I cook it. You know.
Now you have to make dinner for these kids too every night.
Well, basically, if I bring something home to eat from lunch or from work, guaranteed that 14-year-old Ronaldo is probably going to take it, and I'm not going to be able to do anything about it.
You got to get out of there, Rusty.
I got to get out of there.
You got to get out of there.
I got to do. One of my buddies told me I probably should try to grow like a mustache, maybe get a little more of a authority figure type look, and it hasn't changed anything.
You got to get out of there.
I got to get out of there.
You sound miserable.
I'm miserable.
You get out of there. Start planning every day when you wake up. Figure out a small thing you can do that will help expedite your exit. That's what I think you should do.
All right.
I don't think she'll hunt you down.
I don't think so. I think
she won't hunt you down.
Don't worry. We have time for a couple more questions for Rusty here. John in Streamwood, you're on the score.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Good, John.
Rusty, these aren't your children that you live with?
I'm circumcised. I can't even have kids.
Oh, really? Well, my question goes out the window then. I was going to ask what you would name your firstborn child, but sorry.
Probably would name him something very like a powerful name that brought forth a lot of fear.
Like what?
Something that had an ethnic ring to it, like a Ivan or I like the Greek gods.
Ares.
In school.
Ares.
Prometheus.
The bellicose god.
Prometheus.
Prometheus.
There's a name.
Wow.
But
I like it.
But now you're playing with fire.
Oh.
Jamie on the north side will be our final caller to Ask Rusty Friday Fung on the score.
All right, Rusty, if you could be any type of animal, what type of animal would you be?
Oh, I think I would have to be. I'd want to look very unassuming, but I'd want to have a very vicious bite. So I think I'd want to be a mongoose. No, a cobra. I'd want to be a cobra snake, like a python snake that I can wind around someone.
A constrictor.
And a constrictor. And then I could wrap around someone and then put them to sleep.
All right. Hey, Rusty, guess what I've got for you?
What do you got?
This was just sent in, how to beat Soda Popinski.
Okay.
Oh,
all right.
Hold on. Wait. Let me get a pen.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. All it says here is be ready when he's going to throw an uppercut.
Mm-hmm.
Put up your block.
Mm-hmm.
And he will freeze in a crouching position.
Okay.
Now, I don't know what this means, but it says throw a body punch for a star.
Okay.
And then it says a super uppercut used in round 1 will send him to the canvas automatically.
Oh.
Well, there you go.
Very nice.
Okay, there you go.
Real quick, bad news. The Fieros got totaled. I forgot to tell you.
How?
It wasn't me. Boers. I never even got a chance to drive it. I could never figure out the clutch and the stick shift, and so I was out $1,500 because I bought the dang thing. But I got a Chevy Beretta now. It's 89. Needs some work.
But 89. Ooh.
not a stick shift at least. So
Was
I got
the car
that.
insured?
No, no, I don't have. I don't even have a license yet. I'm still. I haven't really. As far as Florida knows, I'm not even down here. I haven't signed up for anything, and I got.
But you still have an
cash.
Illinois license, right?
Well, I used to. It was suspended.
Oh. Well, then
You know what I said when I told you guys I got my license? It was basically I didn't want anyone getting worried that I was driving again, so I just said I got it. I don't have. It's no big deal. They don't. It doesn't matter if you don't get pulled over.
Oh boy, Rusty,
Rusty,
thank you.
And Rusty, you got to let us know if you can get out of this because we're both very worried about this. This does not sound good.
When do you guys want me to call in or more often or what?
Just stay in touch, and Matt is in charge of that. Just stay in touch.
Next time I come up and see you, I'm going to wear a tuxedo.
All right. Fly up though.
Maybe we can get you to the Dells. We'll work on it.
Yeah, we're going to work on getting you to the Dells, my friend.
Be careful with be careful of the black ice.
I will.
Rusty, thanks as always. Be well.
Thank you, Rusty.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
That was Ask Rusty, a very special edition of Friday Fun, which as we speak is being prepared for the website. As soon as it's ready, we'll let you know. Boers and Bernstein.
All I can say is that's something.
WSCR, The Score.